Okay, pilots, I'm at it again. Can't leave nothing alone. What I got here is a Dynam Meteor. Alright. And it's got those little stick gear on it. And I noticed in videos of flights and landings that these back ones get kind of ripped out. But I've noticed also in the videos that it didn't have this big plastic base here on it like this one does. So maybe in the version 3 or 2, whichever one this is, they put this base here on it and kind of got it more stable. Now this one here, the actual strut itself moves around, but the retract bit. But I'm gonna get you close here. What I'm gonna show you here is where I've made some marks. Put tape on them. Okay. Now this mark right here, this one down here at the bottom is going to be the cut. Okay. This up here is where I stuck my new strut in and measured how deep it goes in and got the measurement for down here. Okay. Now, I had to do the front also the same way, because if you notice, the depth is a little bit deeper on this one. So I had to make my mark there. We're gonna get that later. I've got a set of struts here off of AliExpress. Excuse me. And it had some pretty good sized tires. Here's the tire that came on the strut. Here's the tire that came on the jet. Okay, and there's a bit of size difference there. So instead of just boring out my fuselage, getting everything to fit, let me get the glasses on. I decided that maybe I can take these tires off and put the originals on it. Okay. So on the front, I've got a very narrow landing gear bay. Okay. And again, the two big tires is pretty wide there. Okay. Now, upon disassemble, I found out that's nothing more than a screw. Fine machine thread screw. They had a nut here to, support it, and then the nut on the outside to hold the wheel. Here's your screw head. There's the nut on the inside of that one. So I'm gonna take all that off. And I've got a set of tires because, the original jet has only 3 tires and I need 4 because I got 2 tires here. So I've got some tires off of another set of landing gear I had. It's so long I hadn't been able to find something to use it with. It originally was supposed to be put in my MiG-29, but I used my MiG-29's original front gear, but I replaced the rear gear. So I'm going to use these tires, okay, but I'm going to keep this in case that front gear goes out on that MiG-29. I'll have something to at least replace it with. But these tires are significantly smaller. I mean, narrower, smaller. And I thought about, once I get measurements and everything, and I might have to cut this screw here, this axle. But I might just cut the screw head off and put another lock nut on the outside like they had, or either I've got some collars left over from taking the Dynam original wheels off. So yeah, I could use those and lock the tires on if I need to. I've done that before. Because I don't need this real long axle no more. I want that one pretty secure there, but we want this wheel to still be loose. See how much axle we still got left out, sticking out there? Okay. Okay. No, a little too much on it. Yeah. Okay. Let me check. I think yeah. It's my backup plan. Yep. Okay. My backup plan. Yeah, I'm gonna try and just cut the head of this screw off here and the length that I need from this way, not the other way. Because let me make sure. Where's my nuts? Where's my nut bag? Where's my nut bag? another self-locking nut, little small self-locking nut like this right here. I know I got another one though. Now, let me put this nut on it, just to represent it. Plenty of those free moving screws, bolts, and nuts are plenty of these. Just gotta get in it. It's almost perfect. Okay. Got my glasses on. Let's see if I can just zip this off real quick. Oops. Took that nut right out of my way. Just gonna spin that screw. Let's see if I can hold on to it. Oh. Let me put that nut back down here where it was. I believe I made it just a little bit longer than one of these because, you know, we're just going to kind of line it up here and see. Yep. Alright, like I said, I'm just putting one of these flat nuts on it right now. And I'll find one of the other ones. I mean, you could put some Loctite on that and whatnot and use that, but you know, you can get you a self-locking one. It'll stay on there. Now I've got small wheels on it. Okay, next. I'm still not going to cut my struts yet.
Transmitter set. Select model type. Transmitter set. Model set. Model select. Model set. Model select. Model set. Transmitter set.
Let's see. I might have to bind that again. Okay. Now, all I really want to do, I know I might have to leave this battery hanging. I'm wanting to get the gear down, make some measurements here. Let's see, which one will it be? Which one will it be? Which one will it be? Okay. Alright. What I want to show you here is which way that the axles are going into the bay. Note how the axle's on the outside of the wheel. on the inside with the tire showing on the top. So we've got to make sure when we put this in here. Okay, here's my strut for the rear. But we got it going inward, see. Now, I'm going to be making my measurements here, and then plus I'm going to be putting a factory tire on it. I'm going to get it over here where everybody can see. If I can get the thing over here. How much is going to be sticking out there? So let's get this tire off. Again, all it is a screw with a self-locking nut on the end of it. And let's put the factory tire on it. Yeah, that fits good. Uh-oh, it's too short. It's too short. My axle don't stick out enough there to get a hold of. So this is simply a screw, just like we done on the front. So I've got some other screws so I can make me a longer axle, no problem. So all I really need to do is just get the tire on there to where I can set it up here and see about how much of the bay I've got to bore out. So I'm going to take this right here and hopefully, nope, I'm not going to be able to do it. This chair's sitting here and I don't have one sitting out. Let me find a Sharpie here. I'm just going to kind of, I don't want to put it way out here where the cut, where it's going to end up being. I just want to get an idea here, so I'm just putting it right up against the tire and making my circle. Just a swag circle there. Scientific wild ass guess. Where'd that tire go? Well, I got a spare. Come on, tire man. What are you doing? I'm on seconds here. I need seconds here. Again, right on the tire. Now, I know my bay's gonna be out here wider, but I also want to sand that line off when I'm getting that out. Okay, there's our front, there's our rear. And the main reason I wanted to try to get those smaller tires on it is because my steering servo, and I'll let you take a look at that because you might run into something like this yourself. That steering servo is right here, and I don't have a lot of room to make this bigger right here. See? And it's going to start getting bigger and come out to maybe here. See? But I still don't want to hit that steering servo at all. See? I hope you're seeing that. But you'll run into that sometimes too. Always check things like that before you start cutting. Always make sure. And when I ordered these struts, believe it or not, I ordered these struts off of AliExpress, and it went to another company out of Hong Kong. And I paid a total with shipping and everything, $11 and some odd cents. I said to myself, I mean, you know, $11. So what the heck, you know, if they screw me, don't send it to me, or if it's all a scam. You know, sometimes it goes that way. But I opened the mailbox and there it was. Okay, according to this gear, the original gear, you've got to realize that it's going to go down that low. So I'm looking at the gear being that low. So I'm wanting to make sure that I miss that steering servo. Come on. Stay where I'm at. Stay where I'm at. Alright, so I'm gonna just kind of pull up impression in the foam there. And believe it or not, not gonna have to bore too much out back here. It's just on the sides there a little bit. And if the retract will stop where this original one is, my nut on the outsides here is going to completely miss that arm sticking out that pulls the steering mechanism on the retract, the arm on the servo. So that's going to work, pilots. I've made my indentions here where the center of the axle is going to be. I'm going to go back here maybe another 3-4 millimeters, and out the sides about 3 or 4 millimeters. Okay. Yep. Perfect. I believe it's going to be perfect. I believe it's going to be perfect. So I mean, they're not bad. I mean, not really bad. I mean, you know, for $11, $12, you know what I mean? And the tire was kind of a soft, nice soft foam tire that came with it. I just searched things. I put in there aluminum shock absorber gear for RC aircraft, you know, and all these places just pop up. You know, sometimes you gotta be careful of some scams. Something's out there. But that's where I got these. So let's get the tracks back up. Which radio? There it is. Got 3 radios sitting out here. Yep. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and unplug this thing. See if I can get to it. There it is. Wiggle, wiggle until the egg falls down. This gracious thing come apart. Help me here, help me on. Alright. Yes, I put me some towels on the plane there. I don't want none of them hot sparks hitting that foam. Get something going. No fire. To it. Turn the radio off. Let me do something real quick. Yep. Felt like it was getting vibration there. Let's see if that helps. Okay, let's see what kind of damage we're doing here. Loosen them out. Don't get her on. Alright, turn the radio back on. Alright, now, like I said, we're just gonna look like we're gonna need to shave just a little bit, so we're gonna do a test fit here. But first thing I gotta do, let me flip that over. I've got some servo leads here. I'm not going to do the rear. You're going to get the idea of what you got to do here when I do this one. Because this could be a little while. And I'll go ahead and video it. And if you want to see it, I'll upload it. Alright. Radio's on. Yep, it's under that battery tray. Yep. Okay. Let me get. I didn't think it would, so I'm gonna put that up here for the time being. Let me make a cut right there. I'll make a cut. I got that lead taped to the side there, and it goes up underneath. I took my battery tray up, and I put a piece of balsa wood down here to mount my receiver on. I was hoping I'd have enough slack there to get my servo lead up and over out of the way, but I believe I can do it without even worrying about that. If I can find my screwdriver here, yes. Kind of widen my track here a little bit. This is going to go right into the area where the battery goes. Put that down in there and get it out of the way. Same way on this one here. I'm going to show you here what I had to do. Just time out. A little quicker here. Okay. Let's see if I can get that up there. Uh-oh. I knew to do it, but I can see it right there. Unplug my lead. Didn't give me a bit of slack there. Didn't give myself a bit of slack. Come on. Gotta get that servo plug back into that slot. And then back into pocket for the servo. Ah, come on, now hold on to that thing. To get back here as far as I can. There we go. There, hook up. Let's make sure. Oh yeah, I got the. They're all hooked up. Got rudder working. Let's see if rudder's working. Nope, nope, it's not working. It's not working. Okay. Gotta get him back behind this. We should get it good. Okay, now then. Oh yeah. Now we got everything working now. What do I get my gear? Get my gear. Get my gear down. Alright, now let's put this back in. Put it in there good. What I want to do, I've got to do, mister. There's an area right here that's kind of thin anyway. I'm going to go right up against that servo. Right here. Go pretty deep with this cut. And I hope I don't hit, I don't think I'm gonna hit a spar because that's right there. That's the battery bay back. As long as I'm not cutting on my battery here sitting there. Let me check something. Okay, I'm gonna have to move that for a second. Move that out of the way just for safe. Just for the safety of it. I don't want to short out my whole system here with the battery being plugged up. So I'm going to come out here about the same as where I was on the other side. It's a little bit thicker over here. This blade's not going to be long enough to go all the way through, but it give me Something to go by here. I don't want to tear that all the way off. Looks like that's what it's going to do. Let's leave a little bit there. There we go. We're going to cut that backing off because that wheel right there is going to go low into this. Okay. Just giving it a little tightening there, just a little test fit tightening. Like a glove, like a glove. Okay, pilots, I see maybe just a little bit more right here. I didn't get it this way. I bet I didn't. I didn't probably have to even cut it that much back here off. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, pilots. I'll get the mains cut and mounted. I'm out.